Hi everybody, it's Nicole with Stargazer Luxuries. I am doing a remake. This is Crisp Cotton, and it used to be known as Cloud. This is one of my favorites, and I've been out of this one for a long time, and I have some customers who have been asking for this one to come back, and I haven't placed an order with the supplier that I get this from, and I finally did. I am going to pipe on this soap today. Let me think how I want to do this. This is mostly blue, so I'm going to go ahead and pour some off for white. Actually, I think I can use a smaller container. So I'm going to pour some off for white. And then I'm going to pour some off for piping. I'm going to do some flowers. Doesn't seem like a whole lot. And that seems like a lot. It's hard. It's really hard to know exactly how much I want. And this is just for green here, for leaves. And my lines are gone, so it's hard to tell. Pour a little bit more off. And I know I'm not in camera there, but... Alright, I'm going to set that aside and I will color it. Actually, I need to color it while I color this, don't I? Okay, so I'm figuring this out as I go. This can go back in here. I'm going to color this blue, and then I will pour it off. I apparently am a little off right now. Just be easier to color it all at once. So it's just a real pale light blue that I'm using here, hopefully. I don't think I've used this particular blue before, so I'll be curious to see what it does. We've had the craziest weather. I think that's why I'm a little thrown off right now, because the sun was out just not even 2 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden it went dark. I mean, it is dark outside. And the wind started howling and blowing sideways, and big chunks of hail. We had snow this morning. We're in March now, and we're still having snow, and that is just so unusual for our area. Okay, hopefully this is gonna turn, because that is not blue. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more to be safe, and then just see what happens. It's almost gone. Let's just add it all everywhere. I'm not going to put fragrance in these little, in my piping containers, because I want them to set up slowly. I'm doing a big batch, and that's why I'm not sure how much I need. I know the last time I piped on soaps, I did small batches, and I had way too much, and I used less than I thought I would need. Okay, now I'm going to add my fragrance. A little bit in the white. Playing with the lighting and the camera, And I think I've got it as good as I'm going to get for now. I'm going to get a smaller tripod and a shelf, I think, to hang in front of me and see if I can get that to work. Because having the camera where it is kind of a pain because my arms get in the way and it takes up a lot of space. It's actually standing on my table and it's taking up a lot of room. So I have a lot of space to soap. I've lost a lot of it because of the tripod. But I'm going to have to make do for the next couple of weeks. I just don't have time to get out to the store and get what I need right now. I don't remember how this one soaps. I think it is a slow mover. I don't think it rices. I don't remember having issues with this one. It is raining so hard right now, the rain gutters can't keep up with it. They're just pouring like waterfalls. It's kind of crazy. It rains a lot here. I live in Southwest Washington, and it does rain a lot, but usually it's just a miserable drizzle or sprinkle, light rain. It's not like a downpour like what we're having right now. Okay, my mold. It's really quiet in here right now. It's nap time, and we have started doing something for big girls. They get quiet time during nap time now too, where they can go and have some time to themselves. With as many people as we have in our home, it's important for all of us to have a little bit of quiet time, and it gives me some time to come out and get some work done. Otherwise we're doing school or something all day. And I've been trying to get soap done for about a week now and haven't been able to get to it. I've been preparing it just in stages. So I said, well, today we're going to do quiet time and Mom's going to make soap. And they actually really enjoy it. So I'm hoping to get one more batch done. I have 2 more prepared. If I can get to them, I will. I'm just going to put all of this on here. I don't need to do a fancy top, which feels really weird. I don't need to do a top. I'm going to use the Russian piping tips again. I think I have one picked out. That I probably won't do until my girls are out, because one of my daughters loves washing piping, and we've been having fun with the Russian tips. They're not what I'm used to, but they're fun, and I really like the set that I got. And I'll tell you more about them here in a bit. This is getting a little thick, but usually it's because of my batter. I use a really high water discount. I never soak full water. I like my batter to be a little thick. but I know when I thermal soap and with the water discount, my soap batter tends to move a little fast, and that's okay. Like I said, I like the thicker batter. I'm going to smack this down. And now I'm just going to run a hanger through it. There's part one of Crisp Cotton, and I'm going to pause you and I'll be back when the piping is ready. It's been, oh, I'm surprised by how thick this is. It's been, I don't know, almost an hour. I made another batch of soap. This is set up more than I thought it was going to be. This is thicker than the white. Oh, I did stick blend this one, didn't I? So here's what I do. I think I've shown this on one video. I can't remember. I had a memory card problem the last time I piped. The girls are here now. Say hello.
Hi.
These are the big girls. The little one is still sleeping, and I'm going to get her up in a minute. She is still napping because she decided nighttime was time for Mom to be up with her all night long. Sleep is apparently overrated. At least it was last night. We were up every half an hour. I could get her to, once I finally got her to sleep, she was up again in half an hour. I know that I'm not wearing gloves. I don't want to. Don't do what I do. And complain about it if you want, but you know, to each his own. Only time I have ever gotten a lye burn is when I have worn gloves. And I'm not wiping off the soap on my containers right now with bare hands. I'm just piping. I don't usually soap without gloves. I prefer to wear gloves, but I prefer to pipe without them. So I'm going to do a two-tone. This is what you do when you're making a cake. Okay, at this particular moment, a glove would be nice to wipe this off, but I think this still is going to need to set up a little bit more. But we'll try it and see what happens. Worst case, I let it sit. It's pretty warm. Set that aside while we get our piping tip ready, and let me talk to you about that. I got this set right here. If in doubt, bake a cake. It's Sweet Tips. I got them on Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid. 30, 20, something like that. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. But they came with 18 tips, all different, and one of the little tricolor couplers and some bags, which I haven't used any of those. I've just used the tips. And it came with a little pamphlet, but it didn't give a lot of information. So I emailed the company and said, you know, I really want to know what the tips do. And they emailed me a chart. So this is great. It tells us everything that the tips do. It also came with a couple of leaf tips, which are hiding in here. I'm really happy with them. I'm happy with the service that I got. They're a really nice set. All stainless steel. We're going to use this one. These are not numbered, but the chart they sent me is. So number 7 should look like that, ideally. We will see. Okay, I just did a couple of little flowers, and we're pretty ready. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Hope you can see through my arm. I've learned with these, they're not like normal piping tips where you start by pressing into the soap. You kind of want it up in the air. Whoops. Not quite like that, but I'm actually bringing it. Thank you.
I forgot to wash my hands.
Oh, better go wash your hands.
Yeah. Bus!
Is that the bus?
I want buses.
I'm getting a little light with my touch here, so I'm having trouble. And here's crisp cotton. Don't go anywhere. I will attach the cutting at the back half of it. Here is crisp cotton out of the mold. It's super cool. I'll get a close up here. A couple of the flowers. There's some good section there. And this one I'm pretty happy with, so I'm excited to cut. Okay, so here is the middle loaf. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. There's that one. It looks a little short compared to my other bars, but we stood it up next to some of the other ones. And with the piping, they are the same height. It's just as very deceiving. I think I'm going to increase the amount of oils I'm using in my batter to make sure I'm not losing any soap. And I used all of the soap. I mean, there was just like a couple of ounces I couldn't get out of the bag. Well, not a couple of ounces. There wasn't that much left in the bag. And I went back in and piped more flowers and more leaves after it had set up a little bit in the bag. Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to do on camera. This is crisp cotton, and this will be ready mid-March, beginning of April. Yeah, actually, it is March. So early April 2017, and available on my website at stargazerluxuries.com. Thanks for watching.
Bye.